Hey team, so obviously I'm on a roof right now, and I just wanted to point out some of the things we look for on roofs to kind of determine if they look like they're getting towards the end of their life. So as home inspectors, we're really trying to determine if we feel like if the roof's got, more than likely less than 5 years of life left in it, or more than likely more than 5 years of life left in it. You can never determine exactly how long a roof's going to last. I've seen really shoddy ones last a long time and not leak, and I've seen ones that look pretty solid have leaks in multiple areas. So one of the things we look for with asphalt shingle roofs, like we're on here, this is an architectural shingle, asphalt shingle, and they have fiberglass matting that kind of hold them together. And when you can start seeing the fiberglass showing up in a lot of areas like that, that's just that's just from granule loss and aging most of the time. So this roof, especially if it's on a sunny day like this, you can see a little more of like the white reflection at the edges of the shingle is usually where it shows up most. So that's one sign that the shingle's getting up there in age. And then like over here, we've got some patch jobs. As a home inspector, you always want to do your best to, if you can see patch jobs, we want to report on that and mention it, just because we don't know why it was patched, and it's always good for the client to see if they can get a little more information on, what the purpose of the patch was, if there was a leak or maybe a limb fell through a roof or something like that. But we want to note it and bring that to their attention. Another thing on this particular roof, there's a lot of face nailing, nails exposed, and that is something we also want to point out. The people will do that for various reasons. I've seen people just nail tarps directly onto the roof, like, potentially there was an area damaged here possibly, and we've got a bunch of nails up here to nail on a tarp. I've seen that kind of stuff done. But obviously it's not great to have a bunch of face nails, like that. If there's a few, if somebody could seal them up with a little roof sealant, and that's going to help, it's going to be a little better, or they could just swap out the shingle. So another spot we like to look for signs of roofs aging is lots of times they'll along the ridge they'll tend to crack, or just kind of, they'll break faster and crack along the ridge cap because they're bent over there. So that's one spot where wear and tear tends to show up pretty regularly. And then another spot to look for is at plumbing boots. So you got a neoprene rubber plumbing boot there. They, as roofs get older, they tend to split quite often towards the top. It looks like that one is split and been kind of resealed there at the top. But on aging roofs, those are one of the first areas to kind of start to show their age as well. So that's just some areas to keep an eye on.